Hello and welcome back with me, Admiral, joining me back on Star Trek Fleet Command as always. Just like to say before we start the video, thank you to all the new subscribers. Once again, we're nearly at our next goal, which is 250 subscribers. We're currently sat at about 189, I believe it is, of me recording this video. So keep hitting that subscribe button. Don't forget to leave all your thoughts and feedbacks down below as well. Also, once again, this is going to be the start of a new series of basically how to get into the game, how to start the game, progressing up the tiers, the op level, so progressing all the way up to pretty much my op level, because I don't want to go any further than my op level just because I'm obviously unfamiliar with that. This is what this series is going to be about. It's going to be a slight spin-off. They're not going to be long episodes. They're just going to be like little points and tips to look out for throughout the entire gameplay. And if you are obviously a veteran to the game, this might not be too obviously prevalent for you, but you might pick something up if I obviously miss it. Also, obviously, if you comment down below, that will obviously help players out as well. As always, if this video and the next video that I post on Thursday reach 30 likes, then I will post another video on Saturday. So don't forget, if you do want to see another video for this week, make sure to hit the like button on this video and Thursday's video when that gets uploaded. It's only got to reach 30 likes and you will get a bonus video on Saturday. Leave your comments down below of what you want the bonus video to be. Just a small comment saying what you want it to be about. I'll have a look through all the different comments and we can have a look, and I'll try and produce what obviously most people want. If someone does say the one you want to see, like a video that you want to see, then please hit a like on that comment so that I know that you obviously want that that video to be done as well. Right, anyway, let's crack on with today's video. Today's video, obviously, it's a little bit hard for me to show just because I'm not starting out as a new player. However, I know obviously how the new players sort of start the game. So when you start the game, you've got a bunch of things to worry about. First thing I'll do to today's video is going to be a overview of all of the different buttons and different things that you can click on. And then, like I say, it's going to be a step-by-step guide of what to do. So today's is going to be the user interface. So start with the first thing. As you can see, you have an image up at the top left. If you click that image, this will take you to your player profile. So this is where you have your name. You can change your name if you want to. So you can just put in a new name and change it to whatever you want it to be changed as. Underneath that, which most players probably won't have straight away, is an alliance. You can obviously change alliance as well. So the way to change alliance, if you click onto your alliance tab, if you then click onto obviously the profile at the top, you can say leave alliance. If you click that, you obviously leave alliance. If you make your own alliance, you can send invites and stuff like that. But personally, if I was joining a new game or a new server, try and join a pre-existing alliance, because they've already established themselves and most of the players probably know what they're doing, so they can probably help you out quite a lot throughout your progression stage. Obviously, you've got your settings, so you go there, you change all your different settings to whatever you want them to be, and it'll tell you your power rating and your power destroyed. As you can see, I'm not really PvP that much, so not much has been done on my regards. And then it just tells you a couple of other stats which are here nor there, whether you want to see that or not. And then if you click on the little icon next to the picture, this will take you to your actual icon sort of thing. Obviously, when you're a new player, you'll only start out with this. It'll be this common one plus the 3 different common avatars. Obviously, as you progress through the game, you obviously unlock more avatar states and icons and stuff. And there's a plethora of icons now in the game that you can potentially progress and unlock. I don't know about the Borg ones because they were part of the mission events for the Borg event that was recently finished just about a month ago now, a month or so ago. So I'm not entirely sure about them. They might bring them back in iterations. So if you then click on the frames, obviously this is then the frame background that goes behind it. As you can see, I haven't unlocked any either. So don't worry about if you haven't got any either. So that's the first thing. So that's if you click that. If you click the thing next to it, which says your power rating, if you click the little icon next to that, this will take you to the leaderboards. So the leaderboard, your first leaderboard is you as an individual player. This will tell you the power destroyed, who's top on your server, power overall. So that was your power rating compared to obviously the players on your server, and then the resources raided on your server as well. And then you got your alliance. If you're in an alliance, this will tell you obviously the alliance. A similar thing. So you got resources raided, power destroyed, and then overall power of alliances. As you can see, I am not in any of them. So moving on. Underneath that, you have your Latinum. As you're starting a game, you're probably not going to have any, because this is where you're able to purchase this through the store, which we'll come on to in a minute. You're also able to get these from dailies and completing dailies and stuff like that. So if you click this little thing, it's probably going to be out for use. But if you click the little 6 buttons, this is going to tell you where your ships are, your officers, your factions, that you're obviously the factions in the game, which are the 4 factions, which are obviously Fed, Klingon, Romulan, and Augment. So they'll tell you the different things. You got your items. So if you click your items, this is where your chests go once you kill PvE, like the little red dots or the little red hostiles. This is where the PvE stuff goes. And then your chests, you accumulate them. You click them. You don't have to obviously click that. You can click the open, and it'll just open obviously whatever number is there, or you can click the open all. And then you got your refinery, which obviously is where you then transfer your different stuff. So this is where you click obviously the individual ones to. You have to gain obviously resources first, which we'll come on to in a future video to do with obviously what to do. This is 3-star stuff. You will most likely start off with 2-star stuff. So once you start refining 2-star stuff, if you click on these are the different refining ones. Personally, don't go above the 2 chests, because 50 is quite a lot. So try and just do 2 chests. If not, 1 chest is perfectly fine as well. But try and do 2 chests a day. For each pull, you normally can pull 2 pulls per day. And if you can do obviously 2 chests, that's 4 chests per day on average. Whilst in the refinery, there's loads of different ones. Don't worry about ship parts. You don't unlock that until I think level 39 or level 40. So don't worry about that so much. This is your swarm tree. So you can convert biomaterials, which is what you accumulate by killing swarms. You can convert that into, well, I say killing swarms. I'll come on to that in a second. It is by killing swarms, but not through the drops off the individual swarms themselves. So you can convert that into different resources. Just bearing in mind when you do this, it depends on the op level you are, depends on how much you receive. The rates are exactly the same, but depending on how much you receive is the op level that you are. You'll also have a Borg tech. If you're starting the game, you probably won't have this tech, this one unlocked. The reason you won't have this one unlocked, and a lot of players, you probably end up seeing a lot of players that have this, is because they have the Vidar. As soon as you unlock the Vidar, which is a level 29 ship, 25 ship, sorry. As soon as it's a level 25 ship, once you've unlocked it and obviously built it, you'll unlock this tree, which allows you to gain charged nanoprobes, or it allows. Well, these are the charged nanoprobes, and then you've got obviously the ones for the officers as well. So this is the ship upgrades, the cubes, and then the flat ones are for the officer upgrades. Then you've got a bunch of other stuff like the Latinum, and then you got a bunch of conversions for you as well, which obviously you use the charged nanocubes to convert into whatever you want. And then you got the last tab, which is the raw Latinum tab. So if you click on that, you can change all this stuff. But again, you need a Devore. Well, ideally you need the Devore and accumulate these parts, which is what the Devore is upgraded with. Moving on. So underneath that, you'll have your build queue and your research queue. As you can see, I'm not building anything at the moment, so nothing is happening, but I am researching something at the moment. So, and I'll give you a countdown. This little notation at the bottom, 16 of 16, is the amount of help that your alliance has sent you. Yours will vary depending on obviously how big your alliance is. So this is ours is obviously you can help 16 times. So mine's maxed out for the time being. Working our way down, you've got this little button. This normally has some sort of number above it because you haven't clicked something. And this is where your missions are. And I would advise, as a new player, definitely start cracking on with the missions. They can get you quite a lot of resources in early game. and then just save the resources as much as possible. Obviously, you're going to be using them to upgrade and stuff like that, but try and save them as much as possible, especially when it comes to speed ups. Try and not use the speed ups on buildings and stuff, especially early game. Try and save the speed ups for later on down the line. But yeah, this is where you get different missions from. And then you got your daily goals. We'll come on to this more so to why to do daily goals and what to do in them in a future video. But this is where your daily goals is. And you can also archive missions. So these are all the archive missions that I've personally put in because I'm not going Klingon. So most of them are Klingon. So I'm Federation and Romulan. So I put all the Klingon ones in there. But when you go to a system, you have the opportunity to obviously get the mission. I would advise every system that you go to, get every single mission that you can get. Doesn't matter whether you're going to go for that faction or not. Try and get every single mission. If you have to, just archive them like I've done there. So moving on down, you got the Alliance tab. So this is what appears when you're in an alliance. So you got your different, obviously, alliance, different features essentially. How many players, who your admiral is, what their thing is. And then you got your diplomacy. This is, if you click that, this will tell you who your enemies are, who your allies and friends are, so on and so on. And then you got different armadas. When people do armadas, this will appear and start flashing pink. You got your contributions to your alliance, so you can pay towards your alliance to help progress certain daily goals. You got your rewards. So if you click this, this is what people have bought. So they've bought packs, and then part of packs you then gain obviously a little something from them packs. So if I click them, this is what I gain from them. And then you got your help button. You can either click your help button here. So this is one way of doing it. Help all. And then you got your store, which is your alliance store. Don't get mistaken, this is not your pay store, this is your alliance store. And then this gives you obviously a bunch of different things like peace shields. If you're up to a level 15, if you're up to level 50 or up to level 15, don't worry about shields because you're permo shield anyway. So you don't need to buy them. So don't worry about them so much. You can buy relocation tokens, which is always handy. You can buy obviously armada directives as well if you want to start doing armadas. So it's all good stuff that you can sort of start purchasing. Don't buy the icons either because they're not worth it. Moving across, you got your inbox. Obviously, people. This is your ship inbox. So this is where, like, it gives a record of obviously what battles you've been in. Don't mistake that with people trying to talk to you because that's the one at the top. And then you got obviously your ships. You're not going to have 4 slots. Obviously, when you start the game, you're going to have 1, progressing to 2, 3, 4, 5, so on and so on. So this is where your ships are. Interior, you can do this. You can click interior, which will take you inside your base, or alternatively, you can click exterior. Another way of getting in, you can just click the base itself. You don't have to actually click that. The only way to get back out though is to click exterior. So just bear that in mind. As you can see, this is where the armada is. Someone's just run one. This starts flashing, and that starts flashing as well. People need to have an armada building center though in your alliance. So if most of your alliance is lower than level 21, I believe. Please correct me if I'm wrong on that. I think it's about 20. Oh no, sorry, it's 23. I think it is. So once you get to level 23, you get the armada center, or the opportunity to research it, and then obviously you can start running armadas. You got your system map. This will take you to your actual system you're in, and then it'll take you to the galaxy map, which is obviously a much bigger map. If we zoom out all the way here, this is a much bigger map, more detail. On the map itself, this tells you where all your alliances are, for example, and tells you where all your missions are that you have active. Any archived ones will not appear, so just bear that in mind. So if you want archived ones to appear, you need to start unarchive them. So I just go back to our system. Moving up, you got your home system. So if you click that, this gives you all your bookmarks and stuff like that, and all your favorite spots and stuff. You got your shield. So if you click the shield, this will take you to the shield. Again, if you're up to level 15, don't worry about it because you permo shield anyway. This is where you claim your different gifts. So you can claim the 10-minute chest. So this will give you obviously a small reward. And then you got your 4-hour, your 24-hour. Again, try and do these as much as you can. Transwarp cells, you'll get them once you unlock the Vidar. So don't worry about them. That won't appear for you. Or like I was saying earlier, you can do the help. So if you click this, You do the same thing, takes you to that same page, and you just click help all there. And then you're coming up, and we got the events. Top right, got events. This will tell you all the events of the day, tell you where your ranks are. So this is alliance rank. This is where you're individually ranked. You got different types of events. So this is the current. There's 2 events today. So you got domination, and then you got the rest of Threat from Beyond, which is your Sunday event normally. And then you got the daily events, which these change hourly basis basically. These are different. So station upgrades, officer stuff. You get the reputation stuff once you're aligned to a faction and you've unlocked the first tier, I believe. And then sometimes you get the event store as well. Currently it's not open because there's no event, like a big major event, so that's currently not in use. And then these are all past stuff that you've completed or you didn't participate in. Next to the event, you've got the sales. If you click on the sales, there's another way to get to this sales page. So if you click on the actual plus sign on the Latinum, this takes you to the exact same sales page. So you can do it either way. This basically allows you to buy, obviously, features for the game. When you're starting out, I personally recommend not buying anything until you obviously know the game a little bit more. Know the game and you are used or you're comfortable with the game, and then start looking into spending if you want to spend, obviously. But there's a lot of stuff you can buy. Obviously mine will greatly differ to obviously yours because I'm a higher level, so unfortunately I can't show you what you'll receive, which is obviously quite unfortunate. We'll go into research, but most of the stuff that you prime wise you'll receive are things like prime resources, prime build speeds, research speed, protection. These are all stuff that you can potentially buy when you first start the game. Shut up. So this is stuff that you'll start when you start the game. Like I say, I personally would advise not to get anything when you first start, just so that you can get more comfortable with the game. But yeah, that's pretty much the rundown. This gives you obviously the different galaxy chat, alliance chat, and then private chat when people message you privately. So that's the rundown of all the UI. I hope this video was useful to all them new players out there. Again, look forward to seeing the next videos, which is going to be more based on more things that you'll need to know. I'm going to release these videos probably once a week. So the next video won't be related to new players. It'll just be a generic video for everyone. But yeah, I hope this helped everyone. And if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell notification to tell you when I do post a video live. And don't forget to check out the links below. Like Twitch, don't forget to head over to there. I do go live stream twice a week. So that's going to be a Tuesday and a Thursday from 9 till 11. So make sure to head over to them live streams and hit the follow. If you head over now and hit the follow button, that will tell you when I go live on the Tuesday and the Thursday. So obviously you can come along and join us. There's also the Discord link down below, and then just a few other things like Patreon and stuff if you wish to support the channel in more than one way. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to, like I say, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now.